Chapter 3. Enlightenment, Part 1. Richard nodded vigorously and dashed back to his room. But judging by his excited state, he'd likely be tossing and turning all night. Elaine smiled and shook her head, then climbed up to the attic with her magic lamp. The attic served as a storage space for odds and ends, yet it was kept spotlessly clean. Elaine moved aside a box, revealing a small altar behind it. The stone altar featured intricate magical runes, etched with precise, delicate strokes across its base. Yet the spot where an idol should have stood remained empty. Elaine carefully cleaned the altar, wiping away even the tiniest speck of dust. Only then did she rise, her gaze falling on a thick tome casually placed atop a nearby box. The book was astonishingly large, likely nearing 1,000 pages, and as big as 4 standard spellbooks combined, weighing at least several dozen pounds. Its bronze-colored cover gleamed, spotless and clearly well-thumbed. Eileen paused. She hadn't touched it in ages, so it must have been Richard reading it. She hadn't expected the little guy to be reading it so often, so enthusiastically. Elaine walked over and reached out to open it. Her fingers were slender and beautiful, far more striking than her face. The men in the village had privately discussed her hands more than once. The book's cover was cast from genuine bronze, heavy, cold, and radiating the weight of centuries. Elaine knew that within the bronze, hundreds of crystal particles were scattered like stars. When activated simultaneously, they formed a miniature altar. If the user was sufficiently devout and powerful, they could even use it to hear the voice of the moon goddess, Eleusia. On the title page, a long poem in elegant ancient elven script extolled the moon goddess Eleusia. To this day, Elaine remembered every syllable of that hymn. She leafed through the pages casually. The richly textured leaves flowed like water through her fingers, bearing either lengthy passages of elven text or vivid, lifelike illustrations. Unlike human scriptures, the teachings of the moon goddess occupied only a small portion of its content. Instead, it detailed numerous deeds of Eleusia before her ascension to divinity. Thus, beyond the continent of Norland, it encompassed accounts from countless other lands and even other planes. Little Richard likely regarded it as an encyclopedic compendium of geography and culture, which was why he found it so fascinating. This massive tome, seemingly unremarkable save for its sheer weight, was once the most treasured artifact of the Elven court, the sacred canon of the moon goddess, Eleusia. The canon actually contained 7 divine spells unique to the moon goddess, yet only those recognized by the goddess could perceive and wield them. In her prime, she could command 5 of these spells. As the high priestess, she surpassed even the grand druid of the court in mastering these divine arts, a testament to both her power and the goddess's favor. Yet now, even at immense cost, she could summon but one spell, relying solely on the tome's inherent power. The 7 divine arts flowed through her heart like water. Divine art, Eleusia's destiny. Enlightenment. Divine art, Eleusia's favor. Healing. Divine art, Eleusia's wrath. Punishment. Divine art, Eleusia's blade. Silver moon armament, Eleusia's will. Divine art, judgment. 2 more divine arts remained, one of which she had never mastered, Eleusia's heart. Divine art, foresight. The 7th divine spell, however, existed only in the sacred text, never wielded by anyone. Eleusia's confusion. Divine art, dark side of the moon. Elaine placed her hand upon the sacred text, quietly sensing the faint remnant of divine aura within it. The 5th moon hung high in the sky at that moment. Its cool, silvery light streamed through the skylight in the roof, bathing her form. A thread of divine power hidden within the moonlight quietly seeped into her body, accumulating as a reserve for the ritual to come in a little over 10 days. Divine art, enlightenment was the gift for little Richard's 10th birthday.